First one's on thermo one. Some of us are not so good at creating and manipulating formulas as you. Here's an easier and quicker method to solve problem number one. The problem tells you you're working with water. You're given horsepower, delta H, and efficiency. If you use the water work horsepower formula, you have all but one variable, which is Q. And it already nicely is in GPM in the formula. If I'm wrong, please set me straight. First of all, this is a beautiful submission, so thank you. It's not every day that I get like typed solutions and a nice snip and attaching where the reference handbook really came from. We get a lot of questions that are sort of under formulated and I have to read between the lines, but this one's really clear. So that's great. Thanks for that. As far as your question, no, not wrong. Nothing to set straight here. You're perfectly good in terms of using this formula. And yeah, it's faster. So that's probably going to be the way to go. I guess what I would suggest, and this is not specifically about this problem, but probably a number of problems that you'll encounter in the program. I'm not trying to take you the long way or waste your time. I want to invite you to expand the range of approaches that you're willing to try. So right in kind of the first sentence, you're saying, you know, not as good as creating and manipulating formulas, right? It's not a comparison, right? It's what can you gain from the solution approach, because I want to make you as flexible as possible. So, you know, to use a baseball analogy, if you were able to throw a fastball, and you can hit them, that's great. Now, can you hit a curveball, right? Can you hit a slider? Can you hit a changeup? Can you hit a knuckleball? So as I give you these different approaches, I know there's going to be a resistance like, hey, I see it a different way. Great, go with that different way. And after you've done all that and you've kind of reviewed it, try it my way. And it's not about one way being better than the other. It's just about creating multiple paths. And that's going to give you optionality on the exam. And the more flexible you can be, the more confident you'll be because you have so many different avenues. And also, there's something kind of subtle that happens as you weave these parallel paths in your brain. They kind of come together as well. And you develop a understanding that's deeper and in some ways more subtle, because it's not just here's the formula, plug it in and do it. Although that worked in this case and it is faster. So in an exam environment, yes, this is exactly what I would want you to do, just the way you did it. But I also don't want you to just disregard the video solution and say, I don't want to manipulate all those formulas. Practicing, studying is a great opportunity to step back and spend 10 or 20 minutes manipulating formulas and going through that process and seeing if you could do it on your own. And why would you do that? And where is this all coming from, right? And the more you can connect up, the better. So I'm glad this came up on Thermo 1, right? First problem of the whole program. It's a good one.
Well, you'll love the next question I had.
It's going to be part of the same theme.
Yeah.